Hey, Bass Geek here. It's 19 degrees. There's snow on the ground, but it's a perfect time to go chase big smallmouth. So we're out here on, again, we'll call it Top Secret Lake S. It's going to be a bluebird sky. It's high pressure. It's going to get up to 50 today, maybe even 51. But right now, it's cold. We're not going to do a lot of running this morning. My first spots are really relatively close. So as the sun gets up and it warms up, you know, that's when we'll really start running around. We'll probably head to the lower end of the lake at that point. But a few places up here I want to check. Maybe get a Damiki rig going. Maybe even get a live stream going. So I'm really interested in seeing what the water temperature is. The last time I was out here, it was still up in the mid 50s, 55, 56. Been a major cold front come through, so I'm really excited to see if that temperature's dropped. I'd really like to see that temp get down to around that 50-degree mark. But for now, let's get on the boat. Let's get after them. So excited about getting out here. So excited about getting out here and doing some Damiki fishing. I just caught a really nice one. Wasn't recording. I'm gonna try and get some more though. So over the past month and a half, I've really been working on this lake, trying to get better, putting in my homework. And for me, of course, that means preparing for the Damiki bite. I love this time of year. The smallmouth group up out in deep water. And they're pretty easy and pretty fun to catch once you find them, and that's kind of the key. You've got to be able to find them. So how I've been going through the process of finding these schools is you'll always get some fish that move out deep early. So what I've done is I've kind of went around and I've picked out my spots where I think these bass are going to congregate, and a lot of that has to do with the larger schools of shad. As the shad move out of the backs of the creeks and into their winter homes, so are the bass. So I've done that, like I said, for about a month and a half, and we had a very significant temperature drop, as I told you earlier in the video. And so what I'm just doing now is I'm going back on some of the better schools that I found in one section of the lake to kind of see which ones are beginning to get bigger, so which ones are beginning to draw more fish out to them, and which ones aren't. And so pulling up on this first spot, on the very first drop, I noticed immediately this school had gotten significantly bigger. And in the first drop, we nailed a 3.5 pounder. Oh. Get your ass in here. You know how hard I've worked for you. Oh, missed it. Largy, but I bet he's a keeper. Oh, hold on, guys. Oh, yes. I want to show you a little something. See that? That's fish. That's bait fish. Hopefully you can see this. That is fish. That is bait fish. We're going to mark those right now. That may be a good school. All right, so I'm just giving you a little update. I've been on one school all morning. I mean, they were on fire. The God's honest truth is I probably should have had 4. I had 2 get off at the boat. The biggest problem with a Damiki rig is you're using a small hook, and if you give them any little bit of slack, they're going to jump off of it because, you know, the barbs aren't that big. So one of them was a really good one, and he got off. Sometimes when you hit those Damiki rig fish, man, they come shooting straight up, and I tried to keep up with him, and I guess I just gave him enough slack to where he just was able to shake it out. Come over to this little, little bluff, little wind-blown point. During the winter time, that's one of my favorite spots. If you're going to fish a bluff, fish one that has, a long point at the end of it, and some wind is blowing in, and maybe some shade. Like you can see right here, with the sun getting up, they're going to lay it down tight, belly to the bottom. I've got a couple of other schools located nearby, just kind of all right in the group. So let's see what we can do. Yes! Oh! Woo! Oh! Man, we just found this school and he just drilled it. What a nice one. It's another vegan. Yeah. Oh. Not as big as I thought he was, but you can see that Damiki. Whew. 2 and 2, guys.
Uh-oh, look at that. There's all kinds of shad. Shaddy on the bottom. Oh, that means probably some fish in this area. Oh, I don't know what we got right there laying off to the side though. That might be a fish.
Oh God, come on baby, get it, get it. Oh, I got it. Oh, that's a good. Oh God, hang in there with me, brother, hang in there. Oh yeah, I told you was good luck, Joey. I told you, baby. He's a dink. He ain't no keeper, I don't think. Man, they fight like hell when they're that deep. Of course, I'm throwing it on 4-pound test line too, so I mean.
That's what I just asked you. I said, what pound line you use?
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a, well, no, I think on this one I got 6. Oh.
I bet they pretty too, ain't you?
Yeah, man. I'll take a picture and see it to you later.
Yeah, that's good. Just make me try it.
Dude, that was sweet as hell that you was on the phone for that. So the day's winding down. We put 5 in the boat, 1 on a jerk bait. You know, my execution wasn't the best today. You know, should have had 4 within the first hour, lost 2 right at the boat. I give them slack on that little Damiki, that drop head. And if you give them slack, guys, you know, those little hooks, they don't have big barbs on them. They're gonna pop right off. So, you know, that's all on me. You know, we put a limit in the boat. We actually culled once, 5 on the Damiki total. Should have been 8 on the Damiki today. And we caught 1 on the jerk bait, and you know, we lost 2 on jerk bait too. I had 1 pull off, and I just swung and miss on the other one. But I had a good time. I really needed this. Put in a lot of work on this lake, and some of the main schools that I found paid off, and I really didn't have to run a whole lot today. So, you know, they seem to be coming out. They seem to be moving out just like I thought. You know, when I found those schools earlier, you know, it was probably 1, 2, 3, 4 fish. you know, here and there. And now, you know, these schools are starting to really populate. So the Damiki bite should be getting hotter and hotter as the competition builds up. The key for me today with the Damiki bite was finding those smallmouth that were feeding, that you could tell on that sonar that were feeding on those shad. If they were laying tight to the bottom, I found a lot of them that just be belly on the bottom with a lot of shad around them. They might come up and look at it, but I never could get them to really commit today. So somehow I managed not to finish the outro, so I figured I'd throw up a picture of my best 4 of the day again. Sorry guys, you know, I know I've not been showing the fish on camera like I normally do, and the release stuff, and I've really been focused on the angling aspect, learning this lake, paying attention to what Mother Nature is telling me and what the fish are telling me. And sometimes, you know, filming goes by the wayside. I am a angler first and a YouTuber second. So if I can't catch fish, what's the point of doing this? As always, questions and comments in the comment section below. You know I love to talk about fishing with you guys. Heck, I just love to talk to you guys. You're awesome. Thanks for the 6,000. Thanks for all the support that you guys give me. I couldn't ask for a better group of subscribers than you all. I appreciate it more than I can say. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and you guys rock.